Ryan, you guys are coming off of a loss, but it seemed like the defense did some things well. What did you like about what you guys did against Friendship?
I feel like we executed really well. We came out with energy. We came out hitting hard. Execution was pretty good for us. We just, made a few mistakes, kept us on the field longer than we needed to be. But other than that, I think we did really well.
You kind of withstood several sudden change type situations too. I know Coach talked about that. He was proud of you guys. That's not something you had to do a bunch last year. So with some new faces, what's that tell you about these guys that you did kind of weather some storms the other night?
It's really great to see a bunch of new, younger faces, but we have a lot of faith in them, and they come up with a lot of big plays, and they execute well. And like you said, sudden change. We have a different team than last year, but those kids are stepping right up and filling those shoes pretty quick here. So they've been pretty successful. So
now you're one of the starters back. Have you kind of consciously stepped into a leadership role, knowing that there's no Charlie, there's no Isaiah, there's a lot of those guys are missing? Do you feel like you have to be one of those leaders?
Absolutely. A lot of those guys were like big playmakers, big leaders, but absolutely big shoes to fill. Not even at the safety position, but just on the team in general. We really need a bunch of guys to step up, and I just chose to be one of them.
Now, it's been a year ago, but I will tell you, I've already talked to a couple of Cooper guys. Their memories are still fresh from that big goose egg y'all hung up on them on the scoreboard. Defensively, how do you guys have to take confidence from knowing that happened last year, but also understand that the different defense for you guys, different offense for them?
Execution is key. We got a great coaching staff. We got a great game plan. Watching a lot of film, studying. I'm feeling pretty confident. Our guys are smart. We read plays well. We hit hard. So I feel like we'll execute pretty well.
I didn't see their game the other day, but it sounds like their offense is very similar, but with some different parts. Holt maybe is a little bit more of a passing quarterback than they had last year.
Right.
What did you see about them that kind of got your attention?
Like you said, Holt, he likes to sit in there and throw a little bit more. O-line's a little bit different. Our D-line's pretty strong. Receiving core is probably about the same. They got a tall tight end. But other than that, Sawyer being our quarterback last year, we got a lot of practicing with throwing quarterbacks, so we're prepared.
How confident do you guys have to be that last week, even though it was a respectable loss, it's not one that will carry over this week?
We're pretty confident already. We've been working hard this week. We're tackling, hitting hard. All we can do is execute and make plays. That's all we got to do.